Welcome to This Is Me Speak Your Truth podcast. It has been a hot minute since I have done a recording and a solo episode at that. Most of my podcast episodes are always interviewing guests, and I'm so grateful for everybody that's already been on my podcast. And I just decided it was time that I needed to record something of kind of what I've been going through, where I'm at in the last like 6 or 7 months. And I was just taking a step back and really trying to live life intentionally and slow down and be present more with my family and kids and just be more present overall with everything that I'm doing and being aware. And you're not going to be present, your mind's going to jump around from things to things, even when you're doing meditation, but it's about being aware of that and pulling yourself back into paying attention to what's going on around you. And I'm really bad for that. I get distracted. My husband will ask me something. I'm like, what? And he's like, I just talked to you about that. And I totally forget what he said because my mind's going a mile a minute. And so it kind of takes me back to a place where about 7, 8 months ago, I started following a girl, Ashley, and who is my business coach. And she was kind of going through a similar thing in this pullback season and being really quiet, not really talking to people or going out with friends. And that's exactly how I feel like I'm like one step behind her because I'll watch her podcasts or things she's posting on her social media. And I'm like, that's literally how I'm feeling right now. So she's kind of been going through this process. And now I'm relating because I'm going through a similar thing. And I decided back in November, she was hosting a business event in Victoria, BC. And I decided, I don't know how I was going to make it work. I didn't have the financial funds to go, but I was like, I have to be there. I'm going to go to this event. And somehow I pulled it off. I made it work. And being there just with a whole group of entrepreneurs, other women, there was a few husbands there as well. I just felt this connection to all these entrepreneurs who were all there just supporting each other and wanted the best for everyone in the room. And I haven't felt that in a really long time. And so I knew I needed to continue working with her. And during this time, there was like talk about spirituality, the universe, God, higher powers. And something was just telling me I needed to learn more or dive into that deeper. And something was saying I need to start wearing a cross necklace. And so, yeah, I like bought this cross necklace, started wearing it, and just felt slowly over time I had this calm and peace that started happening in my life, and my overreacting or quick responses and irritability like just kind of like went away. And during that business trip, they did a breathwork session, and I've never done breathwork to that level. Like I've done like calming ones and that sort of thing, but this was like a transformation breathwork with Nick. And throughout this process, I had no idea what to expect. He's like, you might feel tingling or clenching of your hands. You might feel like you're hyperventilating, can't catch your breath. Just like stay in it and just keep going, like don't stop. And during this meditation, we had to set an intention. And I just thought to myself, I need a new identity. Like I need to figure out a new phase for me because I felt like who I've been for so long just didn't align and didn't fit with me anymore. And so during this meditation, I was like 10 minutes in, I got really hot and sweaty. I started to get cold and shaking. And then I was just like getting frustrated almost in this breath work because nothing was happening. And I was like, please just show me something. I don't want this to be a waste. And I know that breath work, no matter what, it's not a waste. I just was like, please show me something. And partway through, I saw this image like right in front of my face where there was like this faded outline of a silhouette of a person. And then almost to the end of the breath work, I was like, please just show me something. And it was like as if like a toilet flushed this like silhouette out and gone and it was disappeared. And then there was like this, like the last 5, 10 minutes, there's this like high, loud music and breathing really hard and everyone's screaming, going through their own thing with their own breathwork session and experience. And all of a sudden, I just saw this new identity that was like there right in front of my face, a strong, powerful outline that was super clear, super visible, that had like reformed with like a tornado going back up. So it was like this transformation of this person standing there. And I was like, wow, like it was just, I don't even know how to describe it. You might be like, this is woo woo, and like, sure, whatever, Tracy. But I just saw that and I was like, this is the turning point. Like something now in my life, like I just had this clarity, this like heaviness over my body just went away. And I don't even know fully how to describe it. And still, when I think about it, it's just crazy, like the experience that I went through. So I highly recommend doing some breath work. And I've even considered taking a breathwork course. And so after this vacation, after this trip, or I guess not vacation, this business trip that I was on, I just really had this pull to learn more about God and faith and kind of going down that path. And I really felt alone in this process because I had gone to church when I was a kid. I was baptized like United Church went to church on Sundays as a little kid and was like so confused. The hymns of music, I'm like, what is the point of this? Like, never understood because I was so little. And then we stopped going. And then when I met my husband, his mom was really like very Christian and wanted to go to church, and we would go with her. And even then, I still just didn't feel like it sat right, or like it didn't understand like church and all that and religion. And I always thought there was like a higher power, spirituality. Like I did believe in that, but just wasn't aligned and centered with understanding or having the right people in my life to help teach me and guide me. And so then fast forward till now, when I was at Ashley's thing, I met a girl there, Sam, and she had recently like baptized Ashley in Mexico in the ocean. And I saw this on their social media, and I was like, that is the person. Sam is who I need, and Ashley to help me with this process. And so following along, Sam, it was like November, December, she started her Friday morning Bible studies on Zoom. And so I started joining these, total newbie, had no idea, like, don't understand the Bible, don't understand verses, like, just felt so out of place. But she made it such a welcoming community. And I think I've missed since November, like I think I've missed two to three Bible studies. Like I've always been on them and learning so much. And when people say you get these like downloads from God or you hear his voice and he's guiding and directing you, I was like, I don't really understand this, or I feel like I'm not hearing his voice or what, like I don't get it. And so on the prayer days, every time, since she does Tuesday night prayer, every time I hop on those calls as well, she literally, the message she sends or gives or the prayer is exactly what I needed to hear. So I'm like, maybe I'm not hearing God directly when I'm praying or reaching out or asking. Uh, but Sam is like the person who's communicating these messages for me. And it's wild. Like, it's just so great. I can't even explain it either. And so I'm doing Tuesday night prayers with Sam. Wednesday morning, Ashley does a worship music. And so I found like amazing music now. Like worship music, I used to think was like boring. And now you've got Forrest Frank, like you've got all these amazing artists that just make you feel so good. Like I barely listen to any other type of music now. And even when I work out, I have this like Christian playlist and there's like rap and like it's so good. Um, and then on Fridays is Bible study with Sam. And it's really changed me. And a couple months in, Sam said, like, you'll find a church eventually and you'll be guided to go to a church. And I was like, no idea. Like, I need to find a church. And it wasn't even related, but I had started this girls group called Date Yourself, girls group. And in that, a girl messaged me and she's like, I have an idea for you. You should come to church with me. And so, sure enough, like, go right after Christmas time with my friend Kim. And it was like the perfect church, perfect alignment. And it helped me reconnect this friendship with Kim that I didn't even know, like, that we had this special relationship together. And it's been really incredible to get to know her more and spend time. And now my daughter's been coming, but I will never force someone to go to church. So my son hasn't gone. My husband does believe in God. Like he grew up Catholic, switched to Christian with his mom and everything too. And it just hasn't worked out for him to come yet with his work schedule, but even he's planning to attend. And my son's kind of on, like, I don't want to ever force my kids into something because I don't want them to have resentment or hate it. And so when he's ready and on his own time, then I'm okay with him choosing to come to church or not to come to church. That's totally up to him. And so my daughter's come a few times, and it's just been so incredible to like now implement like learning things. Like I still don't have a Bible yet, but Sam's giving me one, so I'm gonna probably buy that. But just to start to learn what the meanings of the Bible are, and people having like these near, I was still skeptical. Like I still am like, oh yeah, sure. But hearing people having like near-death experiences and their stories are so similar about what they saw or felt and experienced, and the realism of things in the Bible, like you can actually research it. And so if you're kind of on this journey of feeling something about faith, God, like any of that, like I highly recommend like don't shy away from it, like lean even more into it and find the people that you can like relate to, that you really like connect with and get the help, seek out guidance from the people that have more experience, have more life understanding of it and learn from them because it honestly has been the best thing for me. Like I don't know. I feel like I spend more time with my kids now. I'm the type of person who I always have chased a goal. Like I always have something on the go and I'm like, what am I doing next? What's the next thing? What am I like pursuing? And even if I've reached that goal, like when I did my fitness competition in 2023, it's like, yes, I got on stage again, I placed third, but it was like, well, what's next? Like, I always just feel not empty, but there's this like lack of, well, okay, you did that, but now what are you going to do? And it's just this constant chasing feeling. And in the last few months as well, I've just been reflecting on my fitness and nutrition coaching business. I'm like, is this what I've been like my purpose or my calling or what I'm supposed to be doing or what God's put on me to help serve? And just really listening to these messages and guidance and direction and slowing things down and trying to like stop being in control so much. I've always been controlling all these pieces of my life where I'm just now in this like peace place of surrender of like sitting back and asking for help and listening and not just like rushing through life and forcing things because that's how I've been for years is just like scatterbrain frazzled like all the time just like high vibration of part of like the job that I'm in, right? Like this hyper arousal state to now learning how to like slow that down and getting enough sleep, not having stress, um, learning to just like get the rest when you need it, listening to your body when you really do need to rest and not get up super early if you have that option to be able to do that. And I don't know, it's just this new community of people and connection. Like I really have realized I like being around people. I am more of an introvert, so I do like my time at home and quiet and reading and time to myself, but there are times where I love being out with a group of people and bringing people together and doing these things. And so that's when I started doing this like date yourself thing by myself. And I was going and trying different activities once a week or taking 30 minutes to go to a new coffee shop and just try new things out of my comfort zone. And then someone t told me like try doing that, and so I did. And then I thought, you know what, this could be so much bigger, and I could make new friends and meet new people and turn this into Date Yourself Girls Group. And that's what I created. And so once a month we get together, we try a new activity. We've done like hot Pilates and taco night. We did Legree. We did puppy yoga. We're doing a bungee class. We might be doing like a spa wellness thing. So it's not all like high physical intensity, but also like energy in and self-care and just taking some time out for you in a day, month, week, right? And I just feel in these last couple of months, like it's an uneasy feeling because it's not the identity of who I'm used to being, right? But I'm like, I asked for it in that breathwork session. I asked for a new identity and for help and to have people be brought into my life that can teach and guide me. And that's what's happening. And it's incredible. And then, of course, I second guess, like, should I still do fitness and nutrition coaching? Is this what I'm supposed to be doing? Or do I just sit and rest and wait and stop trying to have all these actions and see what's next, see what I'm meant to do? And I had a conversation with a friend the other day too, and that's what I said. I'm like, I'm done posting on social media for like the statistics or like the numbers, right? Of who's watching it. Is it going to go viral? I don't want to be the person that's just on there constantly talking about fitness and nutrition. Like I find it when I grab the camera and start talking, it's just I find it boring and I want to connect with people. Like, and I know that's what social media can be. It's social networking and attraction. And I just find that when I'm with people in person, if somebody asks me a fitness and nutrition question, I could stand there and talk to you for 15, 20 minutes. Like I'm still very passionate about it. It's just a different way of delivering it or speaking to people about it. So I'm just trying to get more self-aware in that as well as what is that trying to teach me or tell me with things. And I don't know. It's just this thing in life right now where I don't even know how to describe it, but meeting new people, having these people come into my life, just really being aware of what signs or signals or why things are happening. And I used to be in very much a scarcity mindset about everything, like finances, everything. We downsized houses, we lost our business. Um, But now I'm really coming from a place of abundance, of gratitude, of all the things I already have. Like I have all my basic needs met. I have a healthy family. Like I never thought I was going to get married and have kids. And all these blessings and things that have been brought to me to be aware of like what you've already been blessed with and more blessings will come to you. And just really not taking things for granted, being grateful that I do have a job and stability and um, have met people and have skills and strengths that can help so many people. And so this is me just rambling on. I hope something in here maybe connects or relates to you. If you have questions, need some guidance, need some supports or resources, Matt Gottsman is his podcast, Armed and Anointed, Ashley Russell's podcast, Samantha Collins. Those three are people that have really truly been helping me on this like spiritual faith God journey right now. So I highly recommend you check them out as well. Or feel free to send me a message and I can kind of help you more with the process and changes that I've gone through in my life. And the interesting thing about this too is I know not everyone's going to agree with me. I used to be that person. I would see people talking about faith in God and was just like, oh, like another person doing this. And now I get it. Like it's just something changes in you. And I don't even know what it is, but you finally make that decision for yourself. And once you can use like the Bible, it's literally like a personal and business like guidebook for you. Like there's so many teachings and life lessons and things. It's like a self-help book, and I just never realized it. And the teachings are incredible in it for whatever you're going through. There's something in there that has a teaching or a lesson for you. So I hope this helped. I'm going to still interview people. If you would like to be on my podcast, please feel free to message me, reach out. I would love to hear your story, life lessons that could maybe help just that one person. So take care. Have a great day. Thank you.